I hate it so much when you like drink something and you've got like lip gloss on and just live like, and it's like colored and lives like the stains on it, and it's like, why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this? But anyways, that's not the point. We've started, finally, we started a YouTube channel. If you know me, you know I've been procrastinating to start this for so long. I've been asking people, oh, will you subscribe if I start a YouTube channel? I remember there's a time I even did like a Q&A on my Instagram, because I was just like, would people like subscribe if I started one? But here we are with no subscribers at all and no likes, nothing, but we're just going to do this because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I think for me to get to a point where I stop procrastinating, because that's one of the things I'm working on. I've been working on is procrastination, and I feel like if I'm going to eliminate that, I need to start ticking off things that I need to do. And it's not like a need to do, but it's something I've always wanted to do, and that is to start a YouTube channel. So that is why I'm seated right here, and I am talking to myself right now. As much as this is weird and awkward, I think I will enjoy doing this because I don't know, it feels nice, it feels good, and it feels nice. But yeah, let me just tell you why I'm seated here. Okay, no, that was not supposed to happen, but anyway. So I just didn't want to just start off and just say, hey, I am new here and this is the little vlog I'm going to give you. I just didn't want it to be like that. I just felt like I needed to give people like a little introduction of myself and just say who I am before I start posting any vlogs. And I will just be giving you a little insight of my life and for better understanding of who I am and my content and the content I'll be creating. And yeah, just to get to know me a bit more. And if you've got me on Instagram, at least you'll see me outside that space, because I feel like Instagram is just a whole lot of fakery. But yeah, not fakery is like, but like sometimes we just post things, we post the good parts of our lives. I feel like we do it here too, but it's, we get to like speak here, so it makes it a bit better. I don't know, makes it a bit better. But yeah, first and foremost, I will introduce myself and just say how old I am and like a little bio of, the person that I am. My name is Hazel Nozipo Ntemeli. I am Ndebele. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, but I was raised in South Africa. I did my primary school in South Africa, I did my high school in South Africa, and part of my tertiary education in South Africa. And I am currently based in the UK. So I guess now home is the UK, I guess, but home will forever be Africa. I don't want to lie. I will always feel at home when I am there. But yeah, I am currently based in the UK. Yeah, and that's like a little bio of, the person that I am, like a little, name, age, I can't believe I'm 26 though. Like 26 sounds so old. Yo, that's no gog. Like literally, I feel like such a granny when I say I'm 26. It's like 30 is around the corner. I feel 30 already. Well, I don't, but like 26 is technically 30. Like I feel like once you're like over the 25 mark, you're old. Honestly. But but I'm embracing this whole new age, new me, new energy, new, yeah. Yeah. And me starting a YouTube channel is based off a lot of things. And I think I will just say the things like pop, bit by bit, and stage by stage. And please don't mind me. I'm a very not so serious person. So if I do not so serious things, just overlook it and just be like, yeah, she's not a serious person anyway. But yeah. I think I look pretty today. Yeah, I always look pretty, but anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, lol, look at me, 20 my own horn. Yeah. The first reason why I'm starting a YouTube channel is to remove the procrastination from my life, because I feel like I'm such a procrastinator, and I always say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and I always tell myself, and I feel like what I've been like consoling myself with is that, oh, I don't have this yet, so I can't start it, or I don't have that yet, so I can't start it. But like now when I look at it, especially YouTube, I've been wanting to start YouTube since I was like, I think 19. I always told myself, I'll start YouTube when I have this, so you want to have a job, when I have a better camera, when I have that, when I have that. And I've realized I have most of the things that I've been saying I'll start YouTube when I have, but I haven't even started YouTube. And I've had to call myself out for that. And also, I think 2 weeks, what really motivated me is that there's a video I watched about 2 weeks ago. It's not a video, sorry, it's a meme that I read 2 weeks ago, and it said, the longer you don't do what you want to do, the longer you will stay anxious for. I don't think those were the exact words, but it was something along those lines. And I think that gave me a push and a kick and a slap in the face. Like, you need to get your act together. Like, literally, you need to get your act together. And based off that, I've decided to follow. I've been following Jesus, so I've decided to start a YouTube channel. Yeah. And yeah, so number one reason is procrastination, because I've been procrastinating. Number two, I think YouTube would be a better way of people getting to know me, you know, getting to know the things I like to do in my spare time, things I enjoy as a person. And I think also it's a way of like discovering myself also. I think, yeah, I think YouTube is a way of, I think will be a way of me discovering myself and getting to, I think for me it'll be like getting to keep memories of things I've done. Like, I would really can't want love to like come back after 6 months and watch a video and be like, oh, I did that, that was so fun, and look back at it and be like, oh, I created such beautiful memories, you know. And yeah, yeah, that's one of the reasons. So there are like a few reasons behind it. And yeah, going deeper into the reasons, last year personally I was not in a good mental state. I was not in a good mental state, and I think at first I used to use things to suppress my low-key depression phase. Yeah, like going to the gym. I only realized that I was actually using the gym as a way of like suppressing how I felt after I stopped going to the gym, because I remember when I started going to the gym, like one of my closest friends, he goes to the gym quite a lot. Like, he's a gym fanatic. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but he goes to the gym and he's got the abs, he's got the packs, he's got, you know, all the 9 yards. And I remember because I just started out, I didn't know what to do. I would like ring him up, video call him, and I'd be like, yo, what do I do? I'm at the gym, what do I do? And you'd be like, do this, do that, you know, do this, do that. And I would, you know, follow that, ask him, is my form correct? Is my form all right? Is it correct? And, you know, he'd like tell me, okay, you need to stand like that, you stand like this. You know, he pretty much helped me. But there was something important that he said when I started going to the gym. He was like to me, you know that 85% of the people that you see in the gym are like not well mentally. Like, they go to the gym so they can like just be like mentally stable, but like mentally they're like not okay. They're just using the gym to like suppress their emotions, and I hope you don't become that person. And I remember telling him, no, it could never be me. I'm just going to the gym because I want bunda, like I want BBL allegations. That's what I want. I have no care about like, you know, suppressing my emotions, because I'm like, I know myself. And I think it was only when I moved and I stopped going to the gym, because I used to live like far, not here, I used to live like 2 hours away. And yeah, I remember when I moved, because I did like a whole big move, and around end of last year, around September, October, I moved closer to London. Well, I live in London right now, but like I moved closer to central London. And because I had been taking like these journeys where I used to like be on a train for like 2 hours just to get to central London almost every weekend. So I told myself, you know what, let's look for a job that's closer to London. Initially, that's what I said, but I was barely even looking for a job. But then a job opportunity came up and I was like, okay, I'm taking it because it's closer to London. I will be able to get to closer to London, and I'll be able to be in London all the time and enjoy, you know, doing the things that I want to do and stuff like that. Because I love creating content. I love creating fashion content. I haven't done so in a minute, but that is one of the things I love doing, and that's one of the things I'll be sharing with you guys. I'll be showing you, like, I'll be sharing my content um, on fashion because I love fashion content. And also I don't like the fact that it's called lifestyle content, but I guess it is what it is. Also, like, things I'll be doing in my life, like, you know, days out with me, because I've recently started doing that because I'm trying to go more in an adventure of like finding the things I like to do. Anyways, I'm running away from the story because I feel like sometimes I just think about me, I can't stick to one thing. I'll go from like that point, then come back to point A, then go to point C, then think, oh, there was point A that I was talking about, then come back there. But anyways, so yeah, I moved here, stopped going to the gym, all in all, new job, no gym, literally no friends. Like, the only, like, it's different. Like, talking to your friends over the phone and being like with them like physically is a different thing. Like, as much as your friends could be there for you over the phone, but like in person, it just hits different. Do you get what I mean? Like, it hits different. And literally, no friends whatsoever. And here I am, like, just trying to like maneuver my life. I was depressed. I remember there was a day in October. I remember it was like just the end of October, as October was like ending. I remember I was so sad and I was so depressed, and I decided to walk. If I tell you, I walked about 17 kilometers. So normally it takes me 15 minutes to drive there and another 15 minutes to come back. So that's 30 minutes in total. But on that day, I walked. I walked for 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours, close to 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think it was around that time, but I know it was 2 hours and some minutes, basically. And the girl walked. I walked, guys. I walked and walked and walked. And when I came back, I was tired. But, like, part of me was, like, relieved because I felt like, you know what? I feel better. I feel better. Like, but one thing about, like, suppressing emotions, reason why I brought up the gym, you will never be fulfilled. Like, you could run the marathon, go to the gym, do a whole lot of things, but you will never feel like, you will feel in that moment, you feel like you feel the void and you feel okay for a bit, but like you could never feel like 100% until you work on your mental. So yeah, I was just like not in a good place mentally last year. Like, I was just like, ugh. Some of it was self-inflicted. I won't lie. I'll take full accountability for that. Some of it was self-inflicted, to be fair, you know. But like, you know, as we approached, you know, this year, I just had to like remove myself away from that zone. Like, I remember I was so depressed in January that I shaved off all my hair. Literally, literally, nix. Literally, my head was like this. Like this. Please do not judge me for my Finnick, literally, because they say that what do they say? There's a saying. Now I'm forgetting the saying. What do they say? A duke of all trades is a master to none. So as much as I speak all these languages, I speak about 4 or 5 languages, even more. Who knows? But like, yeah, I do speak a lot of languages, but I don't think I'm like perfect in any of them. Even English, I feel like my English is sometimes. Like, literally, my English is not perfect. But yeah, what was I talking about? See, now I've forgotten because I talk too much. But but yeah, as I was saying, I shaved my head bald. Literally, I had no hair. See all of this? We thank God because January I was bald. Like mid-January, I was bald. I had nothing, you know. And I thought it would make me feel better. Did it make me feel better? No, hell no. But I'm grateful for the friends that I've made. You know, as much as they were not there, like physically, like there for me, but they were there over the phone for me. They were there and they were present friends, and they helped me get through all these things I was going through. And sometimes I feel like as people, we feel like because we're adults, you don't want to like share whatever you're going through, and you don't want people to think, oh my gosh, she's always depressed. If your friends think, oh my gosh, you're always depressed, they're not your real friends. I'm going to tell you this, they're not your real friends, because your real friends will think that in their heads, but like they will help you get out of that situation because they don't want to see you depressed all the time. But if they look at you and be like, ew, she's always depressed, and I don't know why she's always depressed, because some of us are not depressed, then those people are not your friends. They don't love you like they're supposed to, honestly. But yeah, I had friends that were there for me and helped me get over it. But also, we thank the Most High. Honestly, I think if it was not for God, I would not be where I am, because I cried, I wept, ngakhala, ngalila. No, Nakachema, guys. No, for real. I cried my eyes out almost every night. But I think my final prayer before like I felt better was, Lord, if I'm not meant to be here in this place, just remove. I know if my mom watches this, she'll be like, what is this darkness in you, child? But like, I was just like, I'm tired. I am so tired. Like, Lord, this life is just getting too much for me. I know some of the things I've done to myself, but like this life is just getting a bit too shaky for my liking. Can you like remove me from this? Remove me from a place of self-hate. Remove me from a place of anger. Remove me from a place of sadness. Remove me from a place of hatred for people. Like, remove all of that resentment. Remove every little part of negative energy that I have, whether it's towards myself or towards anyone. Remove it. I just want to be happy. I just want to feel good without feeling any like negative and bad energy, basically. And I don't want to lie to you, like, the Lord is good all the time. Sometimes it might not seem like it, but like, I feel like if I never went through what I went through like around January, I would have never gotten over my overthinking. I would have never gotten over my anxiety, because that whole situation helped me get over like a whole lot of like overthinking and anxiety. And now these days, if anything happens, I'm like, today is a bad day. This week is a bad week, but it's not a bad life. It's really not. Trust me, it's not a bad life. Like, you will always get over whatever you are going through. Yeah. So with that being said, hey, let's stop talking about depression. Honestly, with that being said, when this year started in February, well, my year started in February. If I do say so myself, my year started in February. I was just like, you know what? Today is the 2nd of February, and this is when my year starts, literally. And my year started on the 2nd of February, and I remember I've got like a little video in my phone. It's so funny. And with my bald head, and I was just there like to myself, you. I was just like, you know what, Hazel, you need to stop feeling the self-pity, feeling sad, feeling, angry, feeling all of this, these feelings. Like, you need to stop it. You're a grown adult. Like, life will always kick you in the backside, but you need to stop it. You need to slap yourself in the face and stop it. And I don't want to lie, I promise myself, no matter what happens, we will breathe it in and breathe it out. It might be bad. It might be extremely bad, but you know what? As long as you are breathing and you're alive, there's nothing that is crazy. Things come to pass, Nothing lasts forever. That's one thing I know. Well, hopefully goodness and mercy and happiness lasts forever. But like, nothing bad lasts forever. You have to go through something in order to become the best version of yourself. But anyway, yeah. So moving forward, I've just been doing like I haven't been like posting, because there's a time when went off Instagram. I went off Instagram last year in July all the way to April this year, and I promised myself I was not going to come back on Instagram until I was 100% okay. And I think I did that. I managed to do that when I came back in April. I was like, oh, I'm fine now, so let's go back. But yeah, before that, like starting from February, I've been taking myself out on solo dates. I've been going out. I've been doing things that make me happy. I enjoy drawing, and that's something I've been getting back into. The whole arty part of me. I don't know, creative part, I guess. Yeah, I've been getting back into that, and excuse me, and these are the things that I would love to share with you guys, and to just show you, and for you to see that side of me. Like, I am not just, I don't know, some people like to call me an Instagram baddie. I think I'm bad, so I'll take it. But yeah, I'm not just, like an Instagram baddie. I'm not just a baddie, because I actually don't like being called a baddie. Like, I just feel like I'm just, I'm just a person that can well dress and is good looking, and I think I'm like the main character in my life. Main character, not saying the world revolves around me, but I just believe that I am the main character in my life. I've stopped people pleasing and doing things that don't make me happy. But yeah, so I just want to share with you guys the things I will be trying out, the things I've actually tried out and have actually incorporated into my life now, and I'm making a routine, especially like solo coffee dates. That's something that's been like something I've like installed. As much as I don't drink coffee, I actually drink like, I hate coffee. If I'm being honest, I hate coffee. I don't like it. But give me a matcha any day, I will have that. Give me an iced latte any day, I will have that. Anything hot, tea, please don't invite me to a tea party. I'm not there. I'm not the person for it. Don't do that. I'm not wasting my money on any tea parties. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to give you a little intro of who I am and what kind of content I will be posting, and a little introception. I don't know if that's the right word, but like a little insight. Yes, a little insight on how my life has been. Like, for me, especially when I was off Instagram, basically it was just because of like, my mental health was not in a very good place. But yeah, other than that, I am back and I'm better. Like what Bryson Tiller said, I'm back and I'm better. Anyway, anyway, yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys do like, subscribe, and watch my vlogs. I'll be posting one very soon, and if you've watched this all the way through to this point, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Even if you watch a little snippet and you fast forwarded until you came to this part, cool. I'm very thankful. Do not tender. I am very, very grateful, and I'm very thankful, and I hope you guys stay, you subscribe, and you like, and yeah, enjoy, man. I hope I create enough content that you guys enjoy. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I hope you enjoy, and yeah, bye.